Hello everyone, it's Captain Mick56, inside of Build a Boat for Treasure, and I'm going to build something today. Going to make a small vehicle, little bitty thing, and then show you how to make it mobile. For this tutorial I'm going to just do a bunch of fast forwarding here at the beginning. Essentially I'm just going to decorate a little vehicle. It's not very specific that it be decorated in any specific way. Use your imagination, that's kind of the point. I'm going to start out with a block. I'm going to make it 1.6, so I'm going to take 0.2 off of each side of it, and that's the boundary of my vehicle to begin with. And the reason I'm doing that is that I'm going to use light bulbs, if I can remember where the light bulbs are, for the wheels. And let's make that just a little bit longer. Let's go out to 4. 4 is probably too big. Try it. Might look silly. Never figure out how to rotate those things. You just kind of poke around TR, eventually get lucky with it. There we go. Okay, and just gonna start doing some decorating. I don't even know what this is gonna end up being. Let's see, what's it look like? I don't know, let's see what I can turn it into. So right here I'm making the windshields in the back windows. I've got them smashed down to, I had 0.05 to begin with. I took it 0.05 in to the other plastic block. Now I'm going to switch to a 0.04 adjustment and then move that so that it's only 0.01 off the surface. So see how those stick out a little bit? We'll just bring those down and make them as thin as they can be. One notch farther is even with the back panel there. That would not be good. Let's get us some side windows now. What happens if I put them right there? Check for interference. They're not touching each other. That might be good. Okay. We'll slap some of those on the other side. Let's see. So at this point you want to be done with the decorating. If you want to do anything else to it, you pretty much want to do it now. Let's do something else to it. Let's give it some headlights, because that's good, and maybe even some tail lights too. Let's see. Center that. Center that. So one thing I've noticed about using the neon blocks is that they're just too darn bright to do adjustments with when they're red and bright. Change them to a dark color. I kind of like this gray. It's kind of a unique kind of look to it, and it helps me to identify that as that is the thing that I use for neon blocks. So that's why I keep using it, is because that's just the thing I picked first. Let's see, tail lights. So Oh, you know what else we need is a bumper. Gosh, I need a bumper. Okay. Alright. That looks, actually it looks even on both sides almost. Well, I think that's why it goes up a notch. Alright, cool. Let's color those. Alright, we got bumpers colored. Let's color the radiator, something radiator color. Let's turn our headlights on here. Give it some tail lights. Awesome. Okay. Totally not going to put a logo on that thing later. Alright, so the wheels are there. Do you want to move those in a little bit? Maybe we should. No, probably shouldn't. But I need to adjust them up. So I need to be able to see the bottom of the vehicle when I adjust them up, so let's do them now. So I'm just going to move them. Now I'm going to move them by, I don't know, 0.5. See if I can kind of just guesstimate where that's going to end up. And that's, you know, probably okay. That's probably okay. Let's go there for now, and we'll see if we have to do anything else later. I'm going to center the seat right between the wheels there, and then it needs to be brought down almost to the bottom. 0.2. Let's see where we go here. That's pretty much right on the deck. Let's bring it up just a hair. Okay, that should be good. Now I need to bind them. I'm going to start by unbinding everything. I used a pilot seat because I like to have four-wheel steering. So bind the back ones backwards from the front ones, for the left and right I mean. So I'm doing right for left and left for right. And then on the front ones I'll bind those just like normal. So, and I'm using TFGH for the controls because I used a pilot seat and the other ones will rotate the vehicle, and I don't really want it to rotate, I just want them to turn. Okay, so that's a solid little vehicle right there that should work, I think. Might as well give it a test. Forgot to turn a collision off on that one. Alright, getting your seat there, Captain Mick. There we go. Okay, cool. That's not bad. So you can see how if we invisible some of this stuff, we have our little truck. And it's drivable, of course. So let's pull this up a bit. Do we need the gold? The answer is no, we don't need gold. Let's switch to plastic. I like plastic. Why do I like plastic so much? Don't know. It works. Okay, now that's a 0.05 adjustment. That messed me all up. There we go. Let's go with 0.5 instead. Okay, so I'm going to take this thing up high enough to get it above the wheels and down below the wheels, almost to the ground. I forget how far I had this thing off the ground. It's not terribly important that it be any specific number. I think I think I can bump that out a little bit and still have it turn okay. Pretty sure. Especially if I turn collision off on that block. Okay, so and let's extend this back behind the back wheels and in front of the front wheels. Okay, cool. So now we're going to take something heavy. We're going to use titanium. And we're going to put a titanium block under this guy. That'll give it stability. And we'll put the titanium block so that this edge lines up about with the bottom of that wheel, and this one lines up about with the bottom of that wheel. And it should be perfectly centered too. So I'm going to turn this invisible stuff off there. Okay, and we're going to make sure that this is centered on the seat. So I get the two little dots lined up there, which I can see there, and I can see that they're centered in the middle of the seat area, so I think we're good. Okay, I don't know if that's going to be enough weight or not. Let's make it heavier. So I'm not sure what the danger is on this one, making it too heavy. I haven't built enough of these to know. Okay, so now we're going to select a few things here. We're going to collision off those two. Then we're going to go ahead and select our wheels and our driver's seat, and we're not going to collision off these, but we are going to invisible them. Alright, nice. Now, I need to save, and I think I want to reload. Sometimes things don't go well during a build and just drop it on the ground thing. Alright, I need a blue candy. And boy, I sure get small. Select all, an anchor. Alright. Come on, get in your seat there, little guy. Oh, you know what? That block needs to have its collision turned off. Alright, I'm sitting in the truck. There we go. It's the driver. That's it. That's how you make your little vehicle. I can do one more thing. Let's do something better. First I'm going to fix that problem I saw before where I forgot to collision off that thing. So that'll work now. And then let me get the entire thing and move it up in the air a little bit more. So let's go let's scoot it up here a little ways. And now I'm going to grab this one and this one and this one. Make them so I can see them. I'm going to adjust this one up just a little bit. I'm going to grab a magnet. We're gonna magnet power this thing. Not really. We're gonna make it climb on walls, actually. So there's the magnet centered. Awesome. I'm gonna grab a hinge somewhere. Where's the hinges? There they are. Hinge goes right inside here. Let's see, do I put that on the front? Yeah, put that on the front. I'll put it on this front surface of this magnet. Don't know if it matters, but if it matters, that's where I want it. So, I don't know if it matters or not, but that's the way I'd want it to be if it did. Okay, that block goes right on there. And you know, this whole thing here, I'm going to shove that up 0.5 into the counterweight. Awesome. That should still hang on there just fine. Okay, now these items need to be collision off, and then all of these need to be back to invisibility. And one more step, I need to link this to the seat. Okay, first I unlinked it, now I'm going to click on that, click on the seat again. So I used TFGH for driving, so I'm going to activate this one on Y, and that will allow me to turn that on and off real quick, kind of by instinct, because that's how some of my other builds work. Okay, load it again, drop it. Okay, we got our magnet still intact, we're good. Delivery truck. Alright, I'm in. Let's turn on our magnet. So there it is, fired up. Oh, it creeps. Okay, so that was, I almost did that earlier, and then I kind of forgot to. I need to turn up the torque on that. And, oopsie. I turned up the torque and then I turned off the magnet. Okay, let's turn back over again. I'm using S for that. And then turn the magnet back on. No, the magnet came up. Okay. Whoa, that's a speedy little booger. Okay, shut off the magnet. Okay, this is it's a little wacky. I'm thinking maybe I need more weight. I keep turning the magnet on and off to maintain some form of stability here. Okay, I think maybe I need more weight. So we'll just reload that guy. Let's see what happens when I increase the counterweight just a little bit. Okay, so this is the one we're going for. I meant to adjust this by 1. Alright, yeah, I'm going to bring it down more too. So I'm going to grab these 3. Let's move them down 1. And I'm going to just scale this plot down 1. Okay, let's turn on invisible again. Let's make sure we turn up our wheel torque this time before saving it. Okay, save. Reload it. Okay, let's drop that thing. Give it another shot. Okay, well, it's still not too heavy, that's for sure. Still has lots of torque. So it could be that I put the wheels too close together or something. We'll find out. This is a little fine-tuning stuff that I just end up doing a lot of. That's how you get your mission accomplished. I'd say this one's okay. It's doing pretty good. It's a good, quick, wall-driving vehicle. Okay, that was it. You guys have a great rest of your day, and hope you enjoyed that video.